Beautiful Aries friends, welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. That's me. My name is Annie. Happy to have you all out there with me, including the cross watchers. What's up? If you guys are new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Here on YouTube, I do general messages. That means not everything I say will resonate with every single Aries out there. I can just about guarantee it. I hope lots and lots of this resonates for you. Pieces and parts of it very likely will, but if it doesn't, that's okay. That sometimes happens. Feel free to shelf those messages, revisit them on a rainy day because they might resonate for you in the future. But yeah, never take action on anything that feels strange or foreign. If it's not your message, simply release it and move on, right? Might not be your message this week, but I hope it is. We'll see. See what we can get for my Aries gang out there. I hope this video finds you guys well, despite everything going on. Craziness. There's craziness in the universe right now, but let's get you some helpful, insightful messages about the person you're thinking about. So if you're not thinking about a person, again, might resonate later down the line for you. This does not have to be sexual romantic love. It can be familial love. It can be a best friend, but I'm going to read it through the lens of romantic love. And again, you can take ownership with how you want to interpret the message, okay? My spiritual Aries, my head of the zodiac. Let's do it. What can I tell my beautiful Aries gang? One of my best friends, who is an Aries, got me into tarot. One of the first people who actually kind of showed me the way. Shout out to the Aries gang. All right, let's do it. Everything else about this video down in the box below if you want to book a personal, all my Instagrams and all that kind of good stuff. Just putting a plug in for that. Wanting to make an offer to something that's already dead, but it's this person's wish. That's what's coming up. They want to make an offer, but you may have already rejected them, or they may see it as an empty wish because you're already married. There's someone interested in you, Aries, that's wanting to reach out, but you know what's interesting? I said something similar to Pisces, but they almost see it as, well, what's the point? So maybe some of you are dealing with a Pisces, it's possible, but that's a convoluted message that this is their wish, and yet they're automatically jumping to, but it could never be, it's over, it's done with. So maybe it's someone from your past. It certainly doesn't have to be. I know not everyone wants to hear that, right? So don't take that message if it's not yours, but yeah, there's a cycle that already closed out. It was a very painful, difficult one. It was disappointing. This is not bittersweet. This is bitter. This is just like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be bitter in terms of angry. It's just like, shit, that didn't work out the way I was hoping for. The silver lining to the Ten of Swords is it's pretty much over. It's pretty much wrapped up. But you can walk away with knowledge. You're going to do it differently next time. You understand things now that maybe you didn't see before, you didn't understand before. That's kind of the silver lining, is that it's done. Unfortunately, when that card pops up, it's sometimes saying, but we're still holding on to it. In your person's heart, they're still either holding on to you, even though it causes them a great deal of pain. And I think that's exactly what this is. In their head, they think about building something with you, about making an offer, but in their heart, they know it could never be. Maybe they're married, right? Maybe they feel like they chose the wrong one. In their action or outcome is wish fulfillment, though, so they're a little sneak. They're gonna just, in a weird way, it's like, usually it's like your heart is what leads with that like ooey gooey romantic, oh, but I want it, even though logically it doesn't make sense. This person's the opposite. In their head, they can almost justify it. They envision it. It's like they're mapping out their strategy, almost like chess pieces on a chessboard. But in their heart, it gives them pain. Their heart is what's telling them not to do it. So it's very interesting. It is a head over heart decision, and yet the decision does have to do with their wish fulfillment and, the love they want in their cup, right? I don't know why. I just get the impression someone is married or has a significant other, and the third party, if you will, knows that, and yet they're going to go for it anyway. Does that make sense, Aries? Again, it's not going to be everyone's message, but let's see what's going on here. And it can be you that sometimes the messages can go in reverse. But I'm reading that as your person is heartbroken because they still want to be with you. And so sorry for the language, but they develop a case of like the fuck it's. I have nothing to lose. This is my person and it breaks my heart to not be with them. So I'm coming in. They're coming in hot. Interesting. That's what I mean. They're like a little troublemaker. Troublemaker. You're a troublemaker. Do you guys know that song? Who is that? Ollie Murs or something? I don't even know. Troublemaker. Troublemaker, yeah, that's your middle name. All right, I'm going to stop singing. Yeah, they think you are the bee's knees, Aries. And you know, I almost said Pisces again, and there's the Hangman. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces, and I can see the High Priestess too. You guys are neighboring signs, so maybe it's strong in your chart too. If you're not dealing with a Pisces, Aries, maybe you have some very strong Pisces in your chart, in which case, you know, your emotions in a sense are getting the better of you. This person, I don't know if they're malicious in that way. And this could be you too, Aries. I have to admit, it's kind of coming up in your spread. You're on one day, you're off the next. It's like you're indecisive, or you don't know what you want, or it's almost like you have to play the game a little to figure out what it is that you do want. Some of you are with somebody, but you still consider yourself single. Aries, what does that mean? I mean, I think that means that you're playing around a little bit. I don't think you're necessarily married, or maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe some of you might be dealing with a Libra too. You consider yourself married, but you're spoken for, is sort of what I'm getting from this, which that in itself is kind of a weird message. And so when this person comes in to make you an offer, you do this thing where it's like, yes, come forward. I'm willing to hear you out. But then you're also like, but stand back because I have a boyfriend or I have a girlfriend. And like, it's like this flip-flopping. And I got to be honest, the last thing this person needs right now is for you to play mental head games with them, because on the inside, they are hurting. As much as they want to come forward and make an offer to you, and likely will, because I think you're married, but they still are in love with you. It's complicated because this is harsh, Aries, and I'm sorry. I never mean to offend, but I have to give you the message as they are. You like their attention. You like the attention that this person gives you, and it might be that you're with a partner who you're not necessarily satisfied with, but you're with them. So again, that's up to you how you want to proceed, but I'm getting this weird message that you're single but taken. And it pleases you when this person reaches out. Maybe this person made a mistake and they're coming through to apologize and make it better. And that just makes you tickled pink. You are so happy that this person has seen the error of their way and makes some sort of offer to rebuild. Because in a sense, this was a soulmate that is coming through, this person. You guys probably have a lot of history together. This could even be a family dynamic too. It could be a brother that you have some bad blood with or something like that. There's soulmate energy there. Yeah, that's the thing. You're very excited when this person comes back into your life. And I know some of you are like, oh, but I hate my ex because they're an asshole and they did this to me. But the cards, so maybe it's not that person you're thinking about, but the cards are saying I'm literally getting tickled pink. It just like, what is that expression? Blushing when you hear from this person again. You guys have a complicated past though. For some of you, there was an ending with a Libra that was very harsh, and it always felt unfinished to you. It felt like you were going to revisit something, then it kind of seemed like it would never happen. It might just happen. Do we still have tons of planets in retrograde right now? I know Mercury is no longer in retrograde. I don't know about the rest of them. A couple of weeks ago, there were like 5 or 6 planets in retrograde. I don't know. Sometimes that can deliver people from our past. Again, it could be a mother, too. It could be someone that you have bad blood with, but this person comes in with something to please you. And it's almost like the fantasy of revisiting that is more exciting than the actual reality of it. The practicality of being with this person again, it gives you a lot of pause. You're excited about the Three of Cups, right? The idea of reminiscing, but really reconciling, a reunion. But that fourth cup is there to remind you it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. There's something kind of tricky about this. And Four of Cups in this scenario, in this spread here, it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking or feeling anymore. It's like, I'm confused. You don't know. You're not certain. She puts up her sword like, halt, who goes there, right? But then her hand is saying, yes, come closer. This is a little witch. And you are the witch of the deck, Aries. You are the Queen of Wands, which is always shown with the black cat, right? So, you doing magic spells on people, Aries? What's going on? You also get pleasure out of making this person work for it. There's something about not putting all your cards on the table, no pun intended, but leaving a bit of mystery to where you're at. You do like this person. You do have feelings for them, but you're not telling them that. In fact, you're acting a little bit cold and standoffish because I think you're trying to understand the situation more. You're trying to understand where they're at. There was absolutely an ending with this person, and you're going to communicate with them. Again, I think you're going to be a little bit standoffish. I think you're going to keep your distance because you're not looking to rekindle it instantly. But I just have to be honest, Aries, you like the attention that this person is giving you. Because I think they screwed you over in the past, potentially. There may have been infidelity here, or they just did something that you felt like they double-crossed you. And so, in classic Aries way, when you cut them out of your life, you were like, bitch, I'm done. But they come back with like sympathies or, you know what I'm trying to say. I guess maybe apologies, but there's soulmate energy here. This could have been someone you were married to and got divorced from. And again, I know some of you are going, oh, I would never speak to my ex-husband, my ex-wife again. It might not be this person then. And it might not be your reading, right? Yeah, I mean, this person coming, I do want to say coming back because there was clearly an ending. 10 of Swords twice. You are going to end up communicating with this person. Some of you, especially if you are married, you are going to end up having extramarital affairs. I just have to say it. Liar, cheater, thief, and the marriage card. For others of you, Aries, if you're not married and this person comes back, I don't want to jump to the immediate, you're going to marry them, but you're going to pursue something more serious with them, even though there was an ending or a very disappointing situation with this person. The thing is, it's clouded with you have feelings, but you're very anxious about what to do. 4 of Cups again. This is you in this reading. It's like, I think I like them. Sorry for the camera. There we go. I think I like them. I used to love them, but this happened, and I don't know if I could ever forgive them. It's very complicated. That's what this is, too. It's complicated. This could be a female-female relationship, too. There's new love brought to a situation that needs healing. Your person may be going through this with their ex, in which case maybe they're showing back up in your life to start something, particularly a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Yeah, there's some spilled cups. So here's the thing. I would just be cautious for the both of you because some of you haven't done enough internal healing work to be ready to love again, especially your person. I hate to say this because they do like you. Make sure they're not just looking to rebound though, because there is the potential for that to happen and for it to end very messy again. Proceed with caution. That's definitely what I get from this reading. It's complicated, Aries. New love with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're holding back, but they do want to blend cups with you. Something with a Sagittarius or a Libra is looking positive. But they're on the fence too because they have options. They haven't decided yet. So that's for those who are kind of single and looking or maybe went on a date or two. Yeah, some of you are being called to test the waters out on your own for a bit. 9 of Pentacles, self-made, independent man, independent woman. It might give you the clarity and perspective that you need to step back from the situation. And this is, yes, internal assessment, but also it's external. Looking to see what's actually going on around you. That's the hangman, right? He gets a different perspective on the outside world. All the players, all the characters, right? For a lot of you, this has to do with someone you were married to or someone you were engaged to. And some of you might decide to give it another shot, but I'm telling you, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not going to be easy breezy lemon squeezy. It's going to be a lot of like bridging the awkward gap or getting over the hurdle of what caused this thing to end in the first place. You can't just sweep that under the rug. And here's the thing, Aries, I don't think you want to. I think your person does, but you're like, no, we need to talk about this. I just heard this is bullshit. Aries, you're mad. The void. I think a lot of you have been trying to fill a void when this person left your life or exited your life. And I think a lot of you have done so successfully. You don't feel like you need them anymore. But that's the whole game of it. It's like just when you finally feel like you're good and you've established maybe something else with someone different, or you're good on your own, this person comes knocking back and it reminds you of the painful time you went through. Feels like a test from the universe. I gotta be honest. There is no right answer, Aries. You know that. You can do whatever you damn well please. Do what is best for your own spiritual journey. What you know to be true in your heart. Follow your intuition. If your intuition says maybe this is worth revisiting for some reason, even if it's just for clarity and peace of mind, then by all means, do that, right? Something from the past is coming back because the cycle hasn't closed yet. There's something that needs to be finished here or rediscovered. It could be a best friend coming into your life, and maybe you had a falling out, and maybe it had to do with this person professing their love to you and you didn't want to hear it. As strange as that sounds. But yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody's life is different and complicated. So that's what I got for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if this resonates. I will see you very soon. Bye, Aries.